Victorians bred dogs for what they looked like. All our breeds of dogs were bred to do a job of work for human beings. We chose the dogs that were good at certain jobs, and we would take them out with us to do work for us. So we would take our herding dogs out to work as sheep, and we would take our terriers out to look for vermin, and we would take our hunting dogs out to look for specific prey. All of our dogs, no matter what they were bred to do, have what we call a predatory motor pattern. That means they will go through a series of body behaviours when they're hunting. It's often these behaviours that become difficult for us to live with. So, for example, you might get a dog that digs because we bred them to dig down holes and flash out badgers, foxes, and other creatures that we were preying on. You might get a dog who is more prone to use aggressive responses because actually we bred them to fight back and not give in if something shows aggression to you. So it's these problems that often occur when the dog is trying to display natural behaviours. It's worth understanding what the predatory motor sequence looks like so you can work out and understand what your dog might be doing a little bit more. The other times when you'll see this is when they're playing. So the predatory motor sequence always starts with orientation to your prey. For some dogs that will be through scent, air scenting or ground scenting. For others that will be through sound, and for the majority it will be through sight. So they will locate where the prey is. Then you will see some stalking. In some dogs, the stalk is exaggerated. That is, we've made that longer. That's particularly clear in our herding breeds, such as our collies, our German shepherds. The stalk is the creeping up on prey before you move into chase. In terriers, the stalk is very short. So terriers don't really stalk, they will orientate and then they will move into collecting their prey. So most dogs will have a chase part of their predatory motor pattern. They'll chase down their prey. And again, like I said, in terriers that's very short, and in some dogs that's elongated. So they love to chase. Think of a sighthound, or think of a beagle, for example, or a foxhound. Generally, our hounds like to chase, as do our herding breeds. The next thing you'll see is what we call a grab bite. It's the part of the sequence that's designed to bring the animal down, so to injure them enough to make them hit the ground. And grab bite is present in all our retrievers and our gun dogs. That's why they like to carry things in their mouths. They're not killing what they've got, they just want to hold onto it. And that part we exaggerated when we bred it for our retrieving gun dog types. Other dogs will have a grab bite, so you'll see it in dogs who are working, say, for the police, where they grab the criminal or they grab a bite sleeve. And most dogs will love that grab bite. They love to hold on to something. They love to carry things in their mouths. They love to parade around with it. After the grab bite comes the kill bite. And that's where you see a dog shake something. So terriers are classic, aren't they? They'll shake the prey, and that's designed to kill it as quickly as it possibly can. Some dogs don't have a kill bite. So again, going back to our collies, etc., if they were to grab and then try and kill the sheep, they would be no good at their job. So we bred border collies to have the eye, stalk, chase part of the motor sequence, and if they moved any further than that, then they would have been taken out and not used for working, because they would be not fit for purpose. But the kill bite can be seen, and we'll see it in our pet dogs when they play with toys or they tug and they shake something. And then the part that they move into next is what we call dissect, which is where they literally rip the prey up in order to consume it. So again, not all dogs will do this, but the majority will dissect at some point, which is why they love taking the stuffing out of toys. So some of the things that you might see in your pet dogs are stalking, tracking the scent or the sight or the sound of something, chase, and then you may see them want to hold things in their mouths, you may see them want to shake things, and you may see them want to rip things up. All really normal behaviours, but can be quite difficult for us to live with if the outlets for those behaviours are what we would deem inappropriate. So more of that in the next video.